Hi everyone. Hello. As I was introduced, my name is Adrian Wong. I am the production coordinator at Geek Vancouver. Let me briefly explain who we are. Geek Vancouver is a community technology center. As far as I know, we're the only one in Vancouver, perhaps in BC. We focus on 4 main areas. Number 1 is ethical e-waste recycling. So of things related to computer hardware, such as computers, monitors, printers, scanners, speakers, all that sort of stuff. We also focus on FOSS. FOSS is an acronym that stands for Free and Open Source Software. So what that means is we like to use things like Linux, which is an operating system that anyone and everyone can use for free. We also focus on things like non-hierarchical consensus-based organization. That means the opinions of all our volunteers, all of our staff, our board members, they are all considered. And finally, we also focus on access to technology. This is where I come in. So we make technology accessible in various ways. Primarily, my duty is to coordinate volunteers to refurbish donated hardware, which we then sell in our thrift store and donate to other organizations and individuals. In my day-to-day, I constantly interact with people at Geek who want to learn more about technology, how to take it apart, how it works, and how to make them more productive. So many of our clientele, they are from the downtown east side. This gives me a little perspective on the digital divide in the downtown east side. So I'd like to share a little bit about that. In my view, many residents of the downtown east side lack access to education, to make them tech savvy, and also, of course, they lack access to the technology itself. Working at Geek, I witness on a daily basis people who come in and struggle with supposedly basic digital functions, using a keyboard and mouse, using a web browser, even performing a Google search. Many of us take these basic skills for granted, but I can guarantee you with the utmost confidence that many people do not have these skills, and they do not have the ability to navigate our increasingly digital world. So elementary tasks, such as looking up bus routes, or finding a book at the library, or communicating with loved ones. These are difficult tasks for many without the necessary skills. So now that I've illustrated the problem, let me talk a little bit about the solutions. So here at Geek, we offer one feasible solution. We are a community center that provides hands-on learning through our dismantling, refurbishment, testing, and retail activities. We provide free and low-cost equipment for organizations in need. For example, we have an adoption box program. This is where volunteers, anyone in the public, they can come to Geek, and after 24 hours of work, they get a free computer. That includes a desktop, monitor, mouse, keyboard, cables, everything they need. Or alternatively, they can get a $50 gift certificate to our thrift store. We also have, of course, our thrift store with computers that start at just $50 that have been refurbished by volunteers. We also have Open Helpline. This is where we offer free tech support for the community. Anyone in the public can come to us, get diagnosis on why their computer doesn't work, why it doesn't turn on, say they need data backed up, they can come to Open Helpline and get that done. Finally, we have our hardware grants program, something that I administer. And through this program, I handle requests for free computers from organizations and individuals in the community, including the downtown east side. So a common request from organizations in the downtown east side is for computers for public access. And the primary functions of these computers are twofold. 1, housing, 2, employment. Those are the 2 most common requests that I get. Let me give you a specific example. Tommy Castelli. He is a resident of the downtown east side, and he was a recent beneficiary of Geek. He is a network technician by training, but recently he struggled with a devastating heroin addiction. Now he's clean, and now that he's clean, one of his missions is to give back to the community. He submitted a request to Geek for free hardware, And his goal was to wire up a single-room occupancy residence, the one he lived in, with free Wi-Fi for the entire building. Free Wi-Fi, he said, would enable all the residents in that building to access the internet, find housing, and find better employment. So FreeGeek was more than happy to support this initiative. We provided routers, computers, cabling, monitors, etc. And we were very happy to support this initiative to make free Wi-Fi in Tommy's SRO a reality. Frankly, I do find it inspiring how providing basic technical education and the equipment necessary to do it can change lives. My message would be that people in the downtown east side suffer from many challenges. However, given the proper education and access to technology, they can better their own lives, and they can also become active participants in their own community. Consequently, I feel we need to increase the availability of basic technical education, promote these opportunities accordingly, as even the few that are out there are not even on the minds of people in general. And finally, we need to lower the barrier to access to technology, specifically through providing low-cost computers and making access to the internet either very affordable or completely free. Thank you.